champion of the year. Go ahead and support the kid. The link to the GoFundMe is in the description below. We're gonna make it special for y'all, you know what I mean? Come January, the middle of January, it's gonna be a beautiful thing. Hope y'all love it. We're gonna try to bring it back for the following years, but obviously it's something hard for me to do, so I'll leave it at that. But Southpaw Battle Coalition, October 20th, next month. Come on, don't play. Legends Never Die 4. The card looks pretty solid to me.
Yeah.
And their main event, they got a main event here. When I saw their main event on Twitter, I'm like, hold on, this is happening? Why? Where? Oh, here. And I believe it's 3 rounds.
Yeah.
It's a 3-round battle. And this could help or hurt either one of the two.
Yes, it could.
You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to what's going to happen. And then the names on here are rising stars. Tech, how you feel before I get back into my spiel?
I feel good. I like the card. I think there's some good names on here. Some of the people I weren't too familiar with, but I got to get familiar with them. I looked some of their battles up. I think the matchups are pretty dope. Matchups make battles. So I think when league owners, when they do the matchups, they got to kind of match it up to where as though they know this will stand out or this will be a good battle. I think the league owner did a great job with the matchups, looking at the styles and similar styles and how they would clash. I think the matchups are dope. I'm excited to see this go down.
All right, you want to start off with the bottom of the card right here?
Yeah, what is Bravo versus Luke Castro?
I saw Bravo. I saw Bravo versus Zigzag, and he definitely has star potential, bars and charisma, but I definitely need to see more.
Yeah.
What I saw versus Zigzag was cool, but it's not enough. I've seen Luke Castro back to back to back to back to back. He's one of the guys that's supposed to be high. I'm not sure why he isn't there yet, but the content that he brings, you know, start the shot clocking, he's nice.
He is.
My prediction for this particular battle is Luke Castro, 2-1.
Yeah, I saw Bravo versus Zigzag as well. I thought he had a living single line. Khadija get a ball head after Cal Overton. I like that line. I also saw Luke Castro. I saw Luke Castro on the proving ground.
Yeah.
We Go Hard versus Pop.
Yeah.
Also the 2-on-2 with Twork, Chase Banks, and Hayes the Gift, and a slew of other battles. Castro's been doing this thing for a while now.
Yeah.
The charisma he brings in every battle. I think if he uses that mixed with bars, he can win this battle. But if Bravo hits the gas pedal and his performance with entertaining punches are better than Castro, Castro could be in trouble. You know, punchlines. If his punchlines could be more entertaining, because they both punch. But to me, it's whoever makes the more entertaining punch. Whoever.
I feel like that leans more towards the Castro.
Yeah.
He has better momentum build up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He definitely. I feel like he shook the fact that people kept saying, "Oh, he sounds like Twork." I feel like that's a thing of the past now, and he found his own style in a sense.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I also have Castro 2-1. But I think that this is definitely, no one should sleep on each other in this battle.
Okay. The next one, Radio B versus Rolla. Radio B, shout out to you. I think he's one of the co-owners of the league. I saw you before you even spoke to me about talking about this situation here. You versus Twork. I thought Twork won. He definitely, it was a one-rounder on the same league, and he did his thing. But before I saw Twork, I went back to see Radio B, and Radio B is actually nice. He's actually dope. I got him winning.
Yeah.
What you got?
I saw Radio B versus Habib. Thought he had some good angles. He was funny. He clowned on Habib for wearing Hawaiian Sophie shirts. I saw him against JC as well. I also saw Radio B against the one-rounder in Twork. I think Radio B was cool, but Twork went off. Radio B rapped for like 15 minutes, but
it still wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. So Radio B has battled some formidable opponents. I still think he needs to find a way to be more entertaining. His material is good, but it gets lost at times, and it doesn't like filler. You know what I mean? Like it just needs to be just keep it, straight to the point, because it gets dull at some points, leading to the punch. But overall, I think Radio B is cool. I saw Rolla versus Moon. I like Rolla energy on stage. I saw Rolla versus Bill Collector. I thought Rolla was dope. Those were all close battles to me. But I'm gonna go with Rolla 2-1 in this, in a very, very close battle. I think Rolla brings a little bit more to the table.
Got Radio B.
Got Radio B.
This is his event. He knows what he's doing. He probably booked the match.
Okay.
The fix is in.
The fix is
You know what I mean? Get the radio, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Shrill versus Zigzag.
Mm.
I saw Shrill versus Henny Low.
Okay.
He's definitely aggressive. He's bar for bar. He's intricate at times. And the line that caught me, I'm watching him. I put the computer and I walk around. You know what I mean? So when the game, I gotta hear something from the game I respect. I mean, and I sit down like, oh, okay, this is you. And the line that got it for me was a pool party. Let me see, it was a pool party. The lake went wrong and everybody got wet. Started going off. Twork is actually dope. You know what I mean? But I've seen Zigzag throughout the years. I've seen him on the PGs. I've seen him doing different battles. You know what I mean? And I go with Zigzag. Zigzag.
I saw Zigzag versus Jamor. I seen him against Bravo. I liked he had a one-time man line that I really liked that showed his creative character, creative moments. I think Zigzag's he's been around for some time. He battled on different leagues. I think he's dope. He can create memorable moments, which is very important. Zigzag to me takes risks in battles.
Yeah.
He got, the way he acts things out.
His second round versus Bravo was fire.
Right. So to me, I always go with the guy that tries to create the moments. The guy that goes, if he does a line and doesn't hit, the crowd may not like it, but he's still willing to take that chance. You got to take chances and create moments. You can't sit there like a robot and punch. That gets boring. Everybody does that. Go out there, go out on a limb, try to create a moment. I did it in my battle against Geechee Gotti. The Regulator, that was a moment. I tried to create a moment. It failed. It failed, but at the end of the day, at least I tried to create a moment. That's what people have to do. They have to try to create moments. I saw Trill against Henny as well. To me, I'm going with Zigzag 2-1. I'm going with Zigzag 2-1.
All right. This match right here, after doing my due diligence, my research, I'm actually fine-tuning this matchup. I definitely want to see what happens with this one. It may be a sleeper. Y'all may not get it now, but I think when they drop the footage, you might be in for a treat. Ray Manley versus Cuban. I've been watching Cuban for a while. I think he's the Floyd Mayweather in the sense of how he looks. You know what I mean? Then he had a dope battle versus Rolla, which dropped on Do or Die Badly, shot to get out of any man. And Ray Manley, I had no clue who this was. I watched 2 of his battles, and I like what he's preaching. You know what I mean? Versus Nun. He had a Chinese finger trap bar. Then he had a praise. He's talking about how much he went to school and went to college. And he said, well, other guys walked out on academics like Joe Budden. He's pretty much a righteous brother, a powerful speech person in battle rap. I like what he does. He's one of the guys I'm looking towards now. I feel like I discovered a little, a hidden talent, honestly. So I have to see more. But with the experience and everything that I've seen from Cuban, there's no way I can give it to Ray Manley as of right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if he comes with something heavy for him. How you feel?
Let me tell you something about this kid, Cuban.
Okay.
Cuban is on his way to become a superstar. His delivery, his energy, his performance, he has star power written all over. If I'm a scout, I want this guy on my team. The vest, when he wore the vest against Rod, let me tell you something right now. He has to wear that vest every battle now. If he doesn't wear the vest, I want my money back. He has to wear the vest. Cuban without the vest, I don't want to see it. You got to wear the vest. The fix is in for this kid. Yeah. This kid is on his way to becoming a superstar. If he keeps that same energy, the Cuban that battle Rod, if I get that Cuban, the next 4, 5, 6, 7 battles, he's going straight to the top. Ray Manley.
Did you see where Nun?
I see. Was it Nun? Yeah, I didn't see the Nun battle.
It was a really good battle for him, at least. I'll say that. Yeah.
Yeah, he had Penzor. He had a Jim Jones flex all you want, but the Cam keep crying. But you keep crying on Cam. The Cam keep crying. The Cam keep you crying. Something. He had want the drum. I'll let a semiconductor get loud with me. Ray Manley is really dope, and I can see why you say if Cuban does not bring it, he's gonna lose this battle.
He's gonna have an approach. You know what I mean? You talk about how B-Dot has a small angle, he blows it up. I feel like Ray Manley's the same way, same type.
Yeah.
He might have a real speech for him, like, why are you in the street at this young age, something like that. Or why did you go to the military? There's definitely approaches I feel like Ray Manley will take.
Yeah.
We'll see, though.
Yeah, I'm going with the young prospect though. I'm going with Cuban.
Yeah, I gotta go with Cuban too. Next one, Habib versus XL. I think everybody knows XL. He's one of the most consistent guys in battle rap.
Yes, he is.
Bar for bar, punches non-stop. But here we are. Habib is something like Ray Manley in a sense. He's one of the high power, deeper meaning, substance, intellectuals of battle rap. You know what I mean? So I want to see how this approach happens. This is definitely a conflict in styles. You know, I gotta go with the experience. I've only seen 2 battles. I seen Habib versus Chillum.
Yep, I seen that.
I seen
Chillum Ali. Yeah. And against Preem, I seen that too.
But I've seen a lot more from XL, and I feel like XL is not the guy who sleeps on any. It doesn't matter where you are. I could battle I can battle XL 1-on-1 in the park, and nobody's watching. He'll bring it all 3 every time and not play with me. So I don't see him playing with Habib. But I got XL 2-1.
Yeah, XL's been doing his thing. XL's battled Loso, Stewie Newton, Danny Myers. He's battled on leagues like Bullpen, King of the Dot, URL. I mean, right now is about the level of competition. You know what I'm saying? The level of competition says that XL is going to win this battle 2-1 the experience. So if Habib pulls off an upset, that would be a good look for him. Be a great look for him. But I'm going with XL as well, 2-1.
All right, here we go. I think this is a co-main event. Moon versus Drugs.
OG Moon.
Moon versus Drugs. The name alone sounds crazy. Moon versus Drugs. We've seen Drugs at Initiation. He did pretty good there.
Yes, he did.
We've seen Drugs in the 2-on-2 with Twork. We just seen Moon at a Survivor Series. I think the first one. This is hard for me. And this is, in a sense, this is a good battle.
Really is.
This is a really good battle. Yeah, I would like to see how it turned out, but at this particular time, I feel like in terms of material and landing something consistently, that has to go to Drugs. This man know how to punch like no other. You know what I mean? Moon can give him the OG talk. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Drugs seem like a young cat who's out here dipping and dodging and still running the streets like way. So I guess if Moon approaches him as giving him game, that can work. But Drugs is too consistent for me. I'm going Drugs 2-1.
Man, you know, we wrote our notes together this time. Finally, I agree with things that you're saying. Moon the OG. I was really impressed with him in Survivor Series in his battle against Young X. I like Moon's style. He has that talk to me, that head ice. Let me show you what you getting into, you little young chump. He has that approach. But this year, Drugs has stepped it up. I actually hosted a battle in Philadelphia that Drugs had, and I think it was against Butter from the Block. I'm really not. I can't remember I think it was Butter from the Block. But the Drugs boarded in that battle. Drugs surprised me. He came prepared. He was all 3 rounds. He was on it all 3 rounds. He's been on fire. The 2-on-2 Drugs has had with the Goonies. He was on fire in that battle. This is probably one of Drugs' best years in battle rap to be, if I'm calling how it is, because the other years he hasn't been so much active, but this year he's been active. He's been taking every battle serious, and I don't think Moon can slow his momentum down at this point. Drugs, no, look, it's my time. I'm going in here and I'm taking what's mine. And right now I think Moon is in his way, and you can't never count Moon out. The OG, because the tricky thing about Moon is once Moon takes the crowd from you, you never get it back. So if Moon can snatch the crowd in the first round, then Drugs is going to be in for a long night. But if Drugs can find a way to make what Moon say less effective, maybe touch on that OG stuff from the rip, that way it doesn't land in rounds 2 and 3, then maybe he can win this battle. But I'm going with Drugs 2-1.
Yeah, I got Moon taking a 1 round, being explosive in a 1 round. I feel like there's an approach there, obviously. Let's get into the main event.
Yep.
We finally here.
Yeah.
Bigger 9!
Yep.
Bigger 9!
Yep.
Versus the dog.
Dog.
Big K. Oh, man. Mr. the showstopper, the DDT. That man, him. Right there. The bearded man, huh? Versus Jerzey Twork. Jerzey Twork versus Big K. Wow. Let's keep it 1,000 too. Both of them are in a situation where they're messing up in this battle.
Yep.
They're messing up in that battle.
Yep.
With battles like this, the eyes are on you. None of y'all can mess up. Like, there he go again. Because once you choke, you start stumbling. Oh, he choking again, man. It's on you, man. Go ahead, man. Rap and finish him off. That goes for either one of them. How you feel?
Twork has some great moments. Twork had some great moments this year. Gnome 8, the battle versus Verb. He had a few other cool moments. But the downside of Twork is he had some not so good moments this year. He's been inconsistent this year.
Yeah.
1 minute he's on a high plane, the next minute he's at the bottom of the plane. 1 minute he's in first class, the next minute he's at the back of the plane. He's just all over the plane. You know, he has to find a way to stay in first class. I'm always rooting for Twork. The only good thing about Twork in this battle, and if Big K was doing good like he does most of the time, I'd be picking Big K right now. But Big K, this is a bad year for Big K. Big K has been choking, jerseying out of battles, bringing mixtape bars. He doesn't seem motivated. I don't know what's going on with Big K. Big K went from being one of my favorites to what the hell are you doing? Like, I really don't know. And I can say the same thing for Twork with, not really showing up and, doing battles.
But you will say, like, based on what you're saying, like, at least Twork had some high moments.
At least Twork had some good moments this year. Twork had great moments this year. You know what I'm saying? He had some unfortunate moments, but he had some highlight moments, memorable moments against I'm the body with the hoodie down. Gnome 8, when Gnome 8 drops, everybody's going to be a Twork fan again because Twork was very good in Gnome 8 in Houston. So, but Big K, I haven't seen any good moments this year.
Okay.
None. So I'm going with the superstar. I'm going with New Jerus. I think Big K has to find a way to get back in the runnings. Right now, he's a team that's 1-42, and this year he's not really doing that well. And Twork is like a team that's like maybe 50-50, with his performances. So I'm going with the 50-50 team versus the team that only got 1 win. Mm-hmm. I'm going with New Jerzey Twork 2-1.
I will say this, for Big K, and this may sound away, I guess, but if you can come all three, that's your best chance. Honestly, anybody that comes all three in this match will win. Twork was sitting in your seat. I had Twork over here. He said this is a league I perform on. Because this is the same league that he battled Radio B on.
Okay.
And he showed out. He said, they love me. I'm a star in that place. So he seemed, in a sense, a little excited. If I can see that from Big K, maybe I'll be inclined to move towards Big K. But at this particular time, based on what I've seen, the spark, and he wants to. I feel like when I spoke to Twork, he wants to go back on uphills. He realized where he's at. He realized he messed up a lot. Yeah. So this is a notch into him. People jumping back on his side.
Right. So
I'm slightly going to Jerzey Twork.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens, though. I mean, we're gonna cover it. So again, I see a lot of people. Once champion is behind something, we highlight it. We pay attention. So we will get the footage. You know what I mean? I'm working with, SOUTHPAW Battle Coalition. I will get the footage. We will be recapping this when the events are done. So, and we will tell the people who won or who lost or who did bad, who choked. It is what it is. So, eyes are on you. Don't think, I'm not battling here. No. If we talk about it, eyes are on you.
Yeah, eyes are definitely
so play if you want.
Champion of the year is hanging in the balance.
Everything. You know what I mean? Because even if let's say Big K or New Jerzey Twork doesn't win, or not going to win champion of the year, right? When we sit down and we still, you're number 10, you're number 11, you're number 20, or you're number this. We still got to discuss everything that you did. Yeah. This is what you did. We see what happened with A-Ward and Geechee Gotti. You think, it's over here? No. We're gonna. How you doing? Bring that battle over here. Let's talk about that. Hold on. Let me grab you by the collar and bring you back here. Oh, you battled him and you did what? We're gonna talk about it.
And where you rank on the top 20 list that's your stock overall for that year. Yeah. So you don't want to get knocked out of the top 20. You don't want to be in the top 10 and then get knocked out of the top 10 because the last 3 months of the year you took off. Yeah. You don't want that to happen. So where you're at, what number you are, even if you don't win champion of the year, your placement is very good, very dear. You can take that and say, look, out of 5,000 battle rappers, I was number 8. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. You go to the league and say, look, I'm number 8. And
on top of that, hold on, let's go ahead and market that again. Champion of the year.
Yes.
The GoFundMe is in the description below. Yes. Pay attention, stay tuned to that. The people will have a large say. First of all, 2 of the seats are going to be from the highest donations. That's 1 right there. That's a percentage of the final decision right there. And 20% of the people that donated is going to go into the final decision. They will have, screw champion. We're going to have our panel and stuff like that, and they're going to affect what we do, but the people will have their own list. They will have their own top 20 based on how they vote.
Putting it back into the donators' hands. Donate. If you don't donate, what is it? You don't.
I mean, to me, I feel like if you say you don't donate, if you don't donate, you can't get to vote. I don't look at it like that. I feel like the people that donated, it's just their say. They put the money up. So why can't they talk? Why can't they decipher and deliberate who won? That's how I feel. So I'm putting it in y'all hands if you put money up. It's that simple. But shout out to SOUTHPAW Battle Coalition. Subscribe to their channel. They will be dropping battles over there. The production value and a lot of the battles is pretty good too. So Legends Never Die for October 20th. Stay tuned. More updates. It's not the last time we're talking about this.
I like the building they shoot the battles in too. I like the stage. It looks good. Yeah. Yes, it does.
They know what they're doing.
Yes, it does.
They just need more traction, Yeah. Shout out. They Twork the champions. So
Right.
They did good there, So I'm gonna put footage in here because Twork spoke on the situation. So we're gonna put footage in here from Twork. With that being said, champion.
Or you gotta cut them loose. Ay, roll the dice, you either win or lose. Baby, fuck all my niggas, ain't no pick and choose. Riding through the bay with that shit on me. Look at you.